Me any question you'd like. It could be. When I first started boxing.
Keep going, keep going. Yo, I get your shot on. Get your shot on.
What's up, guys? So today's gonna be the Q&A. I have the questions written down. The first question we have: are fighting gloves almost like winning, from Benjamin? If I mispronounce the names, I'm sorry about that. Look, so the fighting gloves. Here I have the fighting gloves. They're really good gloves. I'd say the biggest difference from the gloves is padding. The fighting gloves, you could hit a lot harder with these gloves as opposed to the winning. The winnings have a lot more cushion. The winnings have a lot more cushion. There are certain shots where you could have dropped the guy, but because you're wearing winnings, it'll be a lot harder. That's where the winning gloves are mostly used for sparring, and as opposed to the fightings, if you really want to drop someone, it'll be a lot easier. And they're a little bit smaller. It's almost identical. The fight. And also one thing. I noticed that I've hurt my hands with the fighting gloves. I've hurt my thumb when I was younger, when I was like 16 or 15. I've hurt my thumb. With the winning, it's really rare that I've ever hurt my thumb. I'd say that's the biggest difference. They're similar from 1 to 10. I'd say their similarity 8 out of 10. I really love the fighting gloves. They're really good. They're really good price. If you could get a hold of the older model, these are very good. I haven't tried the newer model. I will try them out. But get yourself some fighting gloves. 8. Similarity 8 out of 10. All right. So the second question. Hi Marco. I wanted to ask you about the Pro Boxing short. Which custom brand is the best? That comes from my good friend Yusuf. All right. So look, I have my recommendation. The first trunks that I really liked were the F4 Studios. A really nice set of pair of trunks, F4 Studios. These run you about. You have to talk to Furman. He's the guy who does the F4 Studios. It costs around for this trunks around 700 plus. With the robe and everything, it's around 700 plus. Check it out. I really like this one, but you do need to have income coming in for these trunks. They're not cheap, but you can use them for 6-10 fights. Just for your first couple pro fights, you could use those. I think that's a great idea. It's a great investment because it's gonna last you forever. Then we have the ones that I got ready for this season. These are Title. I really like these. These are custom by Title. So I got Flores on them. I really like these trunks a lot. The leopard print. So these are actually really inexpensive. You could get these for one 150 for these, and you could put your name, whatever you want. 150 for these. These are custom, so you have to email Title Boxing for these. These are 150, and I really think that Title is really underrated. Title is very underrated. They've really upped their game with boxing gear. Like 5 years ago, they were okay. Now I think they're one of the best companies, to be honest. So leopard print, and they have other prints as well. These are my favorite. The prints and the camels. I think Title, for something, it's a really nice trunks. I think this is for 150. You could use it for 10 fights as well. So this is a little bit higher end, the F4 Studios, and I love the F4 Studios as well. But I also love the leopard print, and you're paying that much is not a lot. I recommend both F4 Studios and Title. Those two are my favorite. All right, guys. So the next question: Any tips when you're injured? By Benjamin. When you get injured, okay, let's say you get your hand injured. I've had both my hands injured before. Just once you feel that the injury is there, take 2 weeks off. Don't use that hand again. Don't use that hand, because you're just gonna increase the injury. So don't use that hand no more. Just stop going to the gym for 3 weeks. 3 weeks is what I recommend. Keep on running. Keep on eating healthy. You'll be okay, and your hand will. You'll start noticing that your hand is improving. And also try doing exercises. Like, let's say you hurt your fingers. Just start doing this at night, or your wrist. But stop using it for 3 weeks. I did have both my hands. They injected cortisone in my hands because of the injuries. That was about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Before my second pro fight, they put cortisone in my hands. So I stopped punching anything for 4 weeks. Don't spar. Nothing. So 3 weeks, stop doing everything. If you go to the gym, just tell your coach, hey, my hands hurt. Just shadow box, run, eat healthy. The next question: do you ever do sparring with small gloves and no headgear in order to get ready for a fight? From iHearts. There have been times where I have sparred without headgear before a pro fight. Right now, I'm under the guidance of my coach. If my coach decides to have me spar without headgear, I will do it. I think it's a good idea. Not the smaller gloves. If you're sparring with 16s or 14s, just keep it that way and just take off the headgear. But always follow what your coach says. And you're using a ring. So yes, I'd recommend it, but just follow what your coach says, because you can get hurt, especially if you have the experience to do it. You'll be fine. Great content, bro. Any workouts to improve my footwork and punching power technique? From Vlone Tony. Right now, so you guys could watch it.
What's up, everybody? I'm Katsuma El Cuete Japoncito. I have 3 fights and 3-0. And today I want to show you that my footwork tips. So today footwork. So first of all, when you throw the punch, you have to be the outside of outside of the opponent. So when you go outside, everything outside, and then when opponent is like stop, you can turn them. Like outside, outside, outside. This is my tip. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Alright guys, as you can see, Katsuma, a pro boxer and a good friend of mine. The way you can improve the footwork is just follow what he's doing and practice it while you're shadow boxing. Those little movements, like you look at it in the sparring right now. He's in the ropes and he's about to get out. See that? Just practice that.
Alright,
Just practice that, Vlone Tony, and you will have better footwork. It's the basic stuff that gets you to the advanced level.
These are the push-ups that I do to make me stronger. All right, guys. I'm gonna do it with you guys. Knuckle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm only doing 30 right now, just so I gotta show you.
So I brought to the show none other than Rock Prince Murtho, TMT's newly signed fighter. He has about 19 fights and 17 KOs, so his KO ratio is really high. So I said he has one of the best KO ratios, so why not him? So he's showing you guys push-ups to increase punching power. That's for Vlone Tony again. What do you think about Floyd leaving Gervonta Davis for Devin Haney? From CJ Torbett. I don't think that he left Devin. I don't think he left Gervonta for Devin Haney. I just think that Devin Haney was at the right position. He was there at the right time to do mitts with Floyd. And I know Floyd loves Dev, so of course he's not going to turn him down. I feel, look, if you show up to the gym, you're bound to do mitts with Floyd. That's it. And then Dev has a great connection with Floyd. Floyd loves that kid because he's seen him grow up, even if he's not signed to him. And Gervonta,